Yo, yo, yo. Hello, everybody. Just cleaning up my desktop here. Alright. Today, we're doing Unknown. And, I don't know, I thought a little bit about what I wanted to do with this. Um, and you know what? I'm just gonna go loosey-goosey. And I knew I wanted to have it write something. I'm gonna go simple. I'm just gonna write ramen sploosh. The art is the signature. That's gonna be kind of unique in the series. But, yeah. Also, I found a unknown font, and now I can write an unknown language. Oh shit! There we go. Yo. All right, actually, with this art done. No, no, that's stupid. We're not doing that. Alrighty. So here, kind of low energy today. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's a storm happening outside. You know, I had a long day yesterday on the road. That's why there was no stream. I was in a car during 1 to 3 p.m. We had like a 3.5 hour drive down to Hamilton and then back later that night. Didn't get home until like 4:30 a.m. It was a long day. And now I'm back and I have a lot to do. So yeah. Alright. Let's just find a nice brush. I want this to be like single stroke, just, just fucking draw it. So let's just find like a good pen that'll give us a fun texture. Could try one of these pencils. You have so many of these fucking pencils. It needs to be thick. Ooh. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, it's cute. But no, that's not, doesn't feel right. Cube pencil? Oh, that one's kind of unique, but no. Artemis Big Boy? It's me, mother. Artemis Big Boy. Are you happy to see me? Kind of fun. Uh, let's just try the other Artemises. Yeah, no, not feeling Artemis. Perfect pencil. Hmm. Maybe we do go sloppy with it. Sloppy toppy. Chicken sloppy. You know what I mean? You know memes? Eh, not feeling that. Broad pencil? No, no. Oh, maybe. Yeah, no. Fuzzy pencil. Eh, not feeling it. Not feeling it. Yeah, I think we're going away from pencil. Let's look at the let's look at these Brushes. Look at these babies. No. No. Oh, I just did that one. Awful. No, I need something sloppy. I need something that can hide today's sloppiness. Cause I'm not feeling like clean lines and nonsense today. Kinda like this. Just make it like way bigger. Huh. Hey, how's it going? I'm just trying to find a brush I like. I like unknowns too. They're super underrated. They're cute. They're little weirdos. Also, check this out. I downloaded an unknown font. I can type in unknown. Isn't that great? You can spell Amogus with them, and that makes them the perfect Pokemon. True. So true. You want a VC with me? I'm like super low energy. I could use a boost. If you're up to it. No pressure. No pressure, homie. It's all good. Is it storming where you are? Over here we just had like a flash storm pass through. I think it's already over. It was like here for like 5 minutes. Maybe it's still going on, but I just can't hear it. I don't know. Anyway. Alright. Let's keep playing with brushes. Need the perfect brush. Only the perfect brush will do. No, not doing that. Crunch pen? Hmm. Standard painting brush? Oh, you had to put a cat to sleep. I'm so sorry, Doc. That's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, we have a cat who's on her last legs too. She's like 19, and she is the sweetest baby so much. I love her to death, and I just know her time is coming up soon, and it breaks my heart. That's gonna be a sad day. Little Juno. What was your cat's name? You could tell the stream a little bit about them. We can have like a little eulogy. Honor this little kitty's legacy. It's sad when they get older. You just know it's coming. Yeah, yeah. I try to hang out with her once a day. She basically just lives on a table in uh in my folks' room, and I just go in there like once a day, pet her for a long time. She just purrs and licks my hands, and she has this thing where when she gets really excited, she'll just stick her tongue out and she'll just leave it out for like minutes and minutes at a time, and it's really really cute. I love her. My boy Gumby. Oh, you have mentioned them before. Yes, little Gumby. Oh. Also, I ironically loved Smiling Friends. Aw. Just imagine you with Gumby on your lap watching Smiling Friends. That is way too sweet. Oh. Well, I'm very sorry for your loss. It's never easy, that sort of thing. Anytime I put it on, you had to jump up to the TV and just stare directly at everyone moving around. Oh, I love that. How old did they get? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going with that scraggly ass pen I started with. That was just really good. Crunch. Yeah, I'm a fan of Crunch. Thanks, bro. Sorry. Oh, no, no, no worries. No worries. That's totally fine. I appreciate you coming in and just being real, you know? You know, have the best day you can. We'll talk soon. And again, very sorry for your loss. That's so sad. He lived at the vet I worked for years. Took him home for a snowstorm during 2020. Lived with me since. Oh, poor baby. Sounds like you really did the best you could for him, you know? Took him in, had him for how many years, and then, yeah, watch TV together. It's really not much more a cat can ask for, you know? A nice roof, someone who loves them, get to eat every day. I'm sure you did all you could. Yes, yes. We'll find the time soon. And thank you for coming by. And don't worry, you didn't spoil the mood or anything. Yeah, yeah, I'm a huge cat person. Love cats. Oh, the concert was good. Yeah, yes, we went to Hamilton, which is where I spent most of my childhood. We lived there from like when I was 2 up until I was like 8, something like that. Or like 1 to 8, something like that. And yeah, so we visited there for the first time in fucking 10 years and more probably. So it was neat to go around my old stomping grounds. And then yeah, the concert, it was a Nine Inch Nails, and yeah, they always put on quite a show. Their stage was like encased in like a silk cube that they projected images onto, and yeah, it kicked ass. It was great. They had like crazy fog and like really interesting light setups, and they had these guys open for them called the the Noise Boys, I think. And they weren't great, but they did some songs together in the middle of the show, and they were fucking wild. They did some crazy fucking like remixes and stuff on stage. It's very cool. Yeah, yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time. I think that's our second or third time seeing Nine Inch Nails live. And yeah, they're always fantastic. Noise Boy's gonna be the next big thing. Oh yeah, yeah. No, they were doing the most standard ass house music, man, for an hour. It was cool for a minute, and then me and my dad like both looked at each other and we're like, it's gotten boring. All right, get started on just drawing some of these little fellas. Oh, here for reference, I'll write down ramen sploosh, and that way I can see exactly which ones I need to use. There we go. Oh. So nice of Nine Inch Nails to give you guys some Twitter scrolling time. That's perfect. So generous of Mr. Trent Reznor. Thank you. Alright, let's draw some little unknown boys. They're also gonna be hanging out in like a white void. We're gonna go nice and simple. But I just wanna make sure I give them like each a fair amount of character. There we go. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, I'm low energy. Barely even think of anything to say right now. I have a lot of collage work to go do after this. It's gonna be a long day. Free all weekend, took it off, work till 4 tomorrow, the rest of the weekend is free time. Okay. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. If I have some free time, I'll hit you up. For sure. For sure. Four score and 7 years ago. Oh shit. There we go. Sure Shatter will have some zany ideas. Oh, Shatter and his wacky zany plans. Hoo boy. You gotta try Mordhau and just run around griefing with us. That does sound like fun. I would be down for that. I always want to try that game. It looks silly. No, it looks bad. Ah, fuck. Times. Shatter and I made Mario and Luigi and we ran around interrupting people's duels by chucking hammers at them in character the whole time. Was that streamed? That sounds fantastic. I love that idea so much. I can be Wario. The VOD does exist. Good, good. I had hoped. That sounds like so much fun. Shane was so sad. Okay, okay. Stream idea. I'll hit you up on the weekends. It's Wario time. Eat hammers. Garlic. I'll have to practice my Wario voice. because I do not have it down right now. That sounds fucking wonderful. M. Oh, M is a weird one. Okay. Do 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 do. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Little nub. Little nub. Little nub. We're spreading the agenda. Some random dude is playing a midget. It's a dome helmet and being he was Toad. That's good. That's good. Oh, what if I was like Yoshi? Is there something like throw eggs? I don't know. I don't know all the things that are in that game. I can be your noble steed. Yoshi! Blam! Wah! It's a great question. Well, let's look into it. Or no, no, no. Oh, you have to get a horse. You have to have a horse, and you name it Yoshi, and you ride in on it. There's so many weapons. We found fireballs. That's perfect. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, we'll just figure it out. We'll just mess around together. That'll be great. These little unknowns are already so cute. I love these. What if I shape him more like make him look inquisitive? Shatter's goal is to get banned from the biggest active server. Same over Shane has all his cred. Of course it is. Why am I surprised? The man is crazy. That's incredible. He'll always find some new way to bully Shane. And Shane, I love you, but I guess you're just an easy target. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's unfortunate. Shane made the mistake of telling people we were with him, and it was all he needed. Oh boy. Oh boy. So of course immediately go to embarrassing him. Let's see. N. Oh, I like N. N is a goofy guy. He's gonna be like wide-eyed. Shane is insanely good though. Taught us the mechanics very quick, and we can he can definitely help if we want to learn the basics. We're going into Wario. Sounds good. I am down. P is underrated. What's P look like again? Oh yeah, I have the whole list here. Oh yeah, 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 it's cute. Yeah, P is I guess we'll be drawing P soon. Yeah, I'll draw him down here. Let's do P right now. P is gonna be. P is gonna be a little cutie. It's like it has a little pigtail. It's kind of cute. We're peeing? Yo, pee stream? Oh, I get it, because piss, it streams. It's a liquid. That's perfect. Oh, I should do one of the fucking one of the Pokemon tomboy characters. Should be an unknown. There's potential here. Untapped potential. Yeah. These are so cute. I love these guys. Oh yeah, here you go. Here we go. What if they do have like eyelids? Oh, that makes them so much more expressive. Look how cute the A is now. Although I don't like that this looks like a mouth. It looks like a monster now. But yeah, you just ignore it. Forget I said that. Okay, S. What does he look like? Oh yeah, he's really strange. Funky guy, funky guy. Ooh, ooh. Looks like he'd talk with some kind of old-timey 40s cartoon voice. Oh my god, I see what you mean. I really do. That's fucking funny. Hello, how's it going? Hello, my honey. Hello, my sweetie. Hello, my ragtime gal. Never mind, I started watching Hazbin Hotel the other day because Shatter keeps telling me to watch it, and I was like, fine, I'll check it out. I think I'm 2 episodes in. I think I finished the second episode. It's okay, you know? I do love the concept of it. I just, I don't know. I'm not completely sold yet. And I do finally understand all the memes online about her scripts being just full of swears. There's as many as they want. Yeah, yeah, he keeps. I think he keeps telling me to watch it. I think it's him. I don't know. I guess I'm not certain now. Fire Emblem Vivzy Pop moment was pretty accurate. Oh, wait. Oh, I do vaguely remember us doing a bit with that. Oh, I can't even remember what it was though. That was a while ago. 2 a.m. when Shatter was tired. But yeah, I'm using it as a background audio while I'm doing my collage stuff. You know, we'll see how my opinion changes. I'll try my best to finish it. Unless it just gets really cringe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's not like as bad as I expected it to be. Not that I expected it to be awful, but I kind of knew going in, I just don't think this is gonna be for me. And I'm still kind of feeling that with some parts, but I don't know. It's okay. I'm curious, at least like you said, the concept is interesting and Eating the Past is wanting to watch it. Yeah, we'll see. If I finish it, I'll let you know. Or just, when I make more progress in it. Some of the voice acting is a little cringe, but I don't know. I think that's just how most just adult cartoons are now. I try to watch some other ones too, and I keep stopping early in. Like I tried watching Murder Bots because again, great premise, and I like the character designs. I like that they have like little screen eyes and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's a society of like robots, and there's like robots killing the robots because humans made too many robots, kind of thing. And that's kind of fun. But the voice acting, I can't get past it. Yeah, yeah, it's something that I want to love. It has a cool look. The action's pretty good, but the scripts and the line reads, ugh, there's getting me. It's so like 2000s lol random. Just a bit much for me, man. I can't. Switch these up. Actually, we'll do. You're the bubbly one. You're the sassy one. Oh, sorry. Delivery is too. Yeah, yeah. Have you watched like a lot of it? Does it get better? Because I would like to give it a genuine shot, but I'm just so particular about dialogue and that kind of stuff. I have so little tolerance for what do you, I don't know. I don't know what the right term that I'm looking for is for lazy scripts and unrealistic voice acting. They're, those are two quick ways to really irritate me. Like, wow, that happened. He's right behind me, isn't he? We're not so different, you and I. Sorry, I'll read chat in one sec. There we go. I'm gonna change this guy's circle. I want their shapes to definitely reflect their attitudes, you know? I'm trying to give these guys character. Okay, sorry. Kind of just try to turn my brain off and embrace that's what it is. It stays rough all the way through. Fair enough. Maybe I'll be able to do that. Can't guarantee I can. Yeah, I have a hard time turning that part of my brain off. It's just like guys, it's so easy to just make it not annoying. Anyway, I don't want to dunk on stuff I don't really know too much about too hard. I want to give more shows a shot. I want to consume more media. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was gonna say next there, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Got body language now. Uh, oh, make these guys a little bigger. There we go. Make you guys a little bigger. Shove you over to the side a little bit. You can get a little bit bigger. You. It's gonna adjust you a little bit. There we go. We're getting somewhere. A lot of anime dubs do that too. Yes. Oh my god. The bad anime dubs drive me insane. They really do. We're getting more better ones now than we used to, but a lot of them, a lot of them really are bad, aren't they? I just don't get it. Why do they have to talk like that? Gah! Whoa! 2000s ones are so bad. Dragon Ball Evangelion shocking with how I can feel. Yes! Dragon Ball has a surprisingly decent dub. I don't get how they did it. I think a big part of it too is I don't know why so many of these people dubbing stuff, they feel the need to try to match everything up to lips when it's like the way it sounds is more important. It's really far more important. You can try to match it up a little, but like they really overdo it. The thought of watching English dubs with subtitles is funny. You know, you hit when people who aren't even English speakers fight about watching DB in English. That's funny. Yeah. Are there any shows like that here where it's like the original voice cast was so bad, but a different country dubbed it over and made it even better? That is an extremely funny thought. I can't think of one right now. I hope that's a thing, because that is wildly funny. There we go. That's the bored expression I was looking for. Good shit. Oh, this is ramen spoo. I forgot the L. Whoopsie. I'll do like that. There we go. Ramen spoo. Oh, I wonder if Simpsons. Okay, okay. We had to hear what Homer sounds like in Spanish now. Spanish dub Simpsons. We must figure this out. Look at that. Why The Simpsons is funnier in Spanish. What do you think of the Latin dubbing of Simpsons? I hate it. Dot dot dot. Angry face. Sorry. I knew this would exist somewhere, man. You called it. People genuinely. Los Simpson! Alright, let's put that up in the corner as I draw.
Hijo, despierta.
Ay, soñé con el último día de clases.
Pues es hoy.
Is that good volume?
¿Cómo saber que esto no es un hermoso sueño?
Hermoso sueño.
Lo tradicional es un pellizco. Ah, sí, qué bueno. Cuando veas mi boleta, recuerda que hay un nuevo sistema de calificación.
Yeah, the Bart's
que
not
va
bad.
del 5 al 10.
Mira, hijo, teníamos un acuerdo y más vale que lo hayas respetado. Yo no sería un buen padre si tuvieras un 5 y te llevara al campamento Krusty.
Papá.
Hijo,
Crusty.
si quieres algo en esta vida, debes luchar por ello. Ahora silencio, van a decir la lotería. 17. Oh. 32. Oh. 5.
Oh.
8. Oh. 47. Oh.
Oh.
¿De verdad es seguro?
No hay algo más seguro aquí.
¿Comeremos en grupo? ayuda?
Dovers,
Claro
oh,
que no.
believers.
Esto es una imitación de engrudo marca Krusty. 9 de cada 10 huérfanos lo comen.
Oh, todo lo que quiero es un abrazo.
¡March! ¡O vienes o me voy!
Si te acercas, te doy un botellazo.
¡Aleluya! ¡Lo logré otra vez! Se supone que debes dominarla. ¡Su intento! ¡Su intento!
¡March! ¡Oye, March!
Ese simio está gritando.
¿No está haciendo algo dura con Omi?
Olvídate de él. Ensayemos la escena de la botella.
¿No podemos omitir eso?
¡Estoy desnudo y mojado!
Despierta, Homero. Hay que ir a la iglesia.
No quiero ir.
Es domingo. Tienes que ir.
Hace mucho frío.
Domingo.
Ya me cansé.
Spanish Ned,
Sucio cada
goddamn.
domingo. ¿Viste?
Oh, ridículos pantalones de iglesia. Y eso que decían unitalla.
Actual voice line while taking a dump.
Olvídalo, yo no voy. Ah, mi amada familia, ¿qué tal la iglesia?
¡Horrible!
En cambio, yo he pasado el mejor día de mi vida y todo por no ir a la iglesia.
Es terrible lo que dice. Niño, su padre no habla en serio.
The
Por
Simpsons
supuesto
arcade
que
game?
Sí, March. No
I'd be
volveré a ir a
down.
la
Never played it.
iglesia nunca.
Homero, ¿en verdad vas a renunciar a tu fe?
No, 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 no,
No.
no. Bueno, sí.
Papá, ¿te hago una pregunta?
Claro, nena.
¿Por qué dedicas tu vida a la blasfemia?
No te preocupes. Si estoy mal, me retractaré antes de morir.
I don't love this Homer.
Hola, hermanos animales.
Oh
La pasé
no,
con
male,
ustedes.
male.
Ya, déjenme en paz 5 minutos, ¿no?
Homero, ¿en serio viste al jefe de jefes? ¿Y cómo era?
Dientes perfectos, buen olor, categoría de pies a cabeza.
Homero, estás loco. Dígale que es una locura.
Sí, Homero, ¿recuerda lo que dice el Mateo 7:26? El insensato que construyó su casa sobre la arena.
Y usted recuerde a Mateo 21:17.
Y dejándolo salió de la ciudad a Betania y se posó allí.
Sí, piénselo.
Oh, the fake Kate thing? Okay.
Amigos,
I'm down
el
for that.
diablo camina entre nosotros.
¡Lo tengo!
No busquen las barbas y los cuernos. Hoy se presenta en una forma mucho más seductora, agradable a los ojos.
Señor, que tu mano guíe a Homero hacia el colchón y hacia la verdad. ¡Qué remedio!
Flanders, me salvaste. ¿Por qué?
Oye,
¿Por qué?
tú habías hecho lo mismo. ¡Auxilio! ¡Auxilio!
Tienes razón, amigo.
Seguro es para desastre.
¿Había valores en la casa?
Pues un Picasso, mi colección de autos clásicos.
Lo siento, la póliza solo cubre pérdidas reales no inventadas.
Ay, sí, los felicito.
Buen
Oye, Otto,
patatas.
¿a qué no lo haces funcionar más rápido?
Sale y vale, reto aceptado. Estaré en el extranjero hasta que pase el alboroto.
Casita del terror de Jimbo. ¡Súper! ¡Una casa del terror!
Saca todo tu dinero.
¿Da mucho miedo? Ajá. Vientos, vientos. Soy horrenda.
No es cierto, eres una niña preciosa.
Los papás siempre dicen eso.
Papá, soy un hombre precioso.
No, eres feo como mis verrugas.
Vaya, ¿ves?
Quiero estar sola, por favor.
Gracias, todo el mundo está aquí. Desde el hijo legítimo del alcalde hasta los del Zeppelin.
Oiga, ¿puedo conducir?
Bueno, sí, ¿por qué no?
¡Ah, qué humanidad! Felicidades, Lisa. Eres la nueva pequeña señorita Springfield. Aquí está tu cetro. Pequeña broma. Toma.
Pequeña broma. ¡Ah! No merezco.
No merezco.
¿Qué pasa? Avancen.
It seems like a fine dub. I mean,
Quiero algo para el cumpleaños de mi hijo. Tal vez esto le agrade al
I wonder if they've kept the same voice cast for a long time for this dub, considering how long the show's been going on.
Tome este objeto, pero cuidado, tiene una horrible maldición. ¡Uy, qué mal! Y le doy Kongul gratis. ¡Qué bien! El Kongul también está
¡Qué
maldito.
bien!
¡Qué mal! Pero usted escoge la cubierta. ¡Qué bien! La cubierta tiene benzoato de potasio. ¡Qué mal! ¿Ya puedo irme? ¡Ay! ¡Feliz cumpleaños, hijo! Estaba la
I like how I have no idea what they're saying.
a la sombra del verde limón,
Unless we get to a moment
picaba la
that I just remember
rama,
from
abrazada
seeing it in
recoge
English.
la flor.
Yeah, it's fine. This is going on too long, though. Let's see this video where this guy's talking about why it's better.
The Simpsons. It's the longest running animated show with maybe the most recognizable character on TV. Outside of the US, the show is beloved by millions.
Я же могу есть дома, где захочу.
And some of the biggest fans, Latin Americans.
Por la mejor sensación del mundo.
In Mexico City, there is one man responsible for making Homero Simpson funny in Spanish.
Homero Simpson.
Soy Homero Simpson. Pequeño demonio, te voy a... Pequeño Flanders, maldito y sensual Flanders. No es cierto.
He has a good look.
Humberto Vélez. Ya cállate
He looks.
tú, baboso.
He looks
Yo
like
estoy
Spanish Homer.
obsesionado de tu cuerpo. Soy Homero el malo. Soy Homero el malo. No. Ahora sí no. Esto me toca a mí. Ok. Hola, soy Humberto Vélez. Sí me dejó, ¿eh? Soy Humberto Vélez. Soy actor de doblaje y estoy muy contento de estar aquí. Quiero compartir algo contigo.
Miren cómo me dejó.
¿Qué es Homero? Es un tonto, pero es un tonto de caricatura. Y aparte es ebrio, pero aparte es libidinoso, si te das cuenta. Uy, él habla descontroladamente. A veces grita, a veces llora, a veces se ríe.
Oh yeah, he's obviously in love with the character.
Al tonto lo
And that's
conviertes
good.
en
That's how it should be for
caricatura,
sure.
Lo conviertes en ebrio y libidinoso. Después lo aumentas así todo descontrolado y grita. ¡Ah! Esa es más o menos la formación del personaje de Homero Simpson. Por favor, extraterrestres, no me coman. Tengo mujer y tengo hijos. Cómetelos a ellos. ¿Cómo conviertes a Homero Simpson? Es imposible que un chiste dicho en inglés se entienda en Latinoamérica porque nada es igual. En Latinoamérica son más de 21 países totalmente distintos todos.
Yeah.
Inocente palomita.
A fuerza tienes que hacer una tropicalización. Pues convertir eso a nuestro ambiente cálido, de risa mucho más fácil, de más agresividad en los chistes, de más explosión en las situaciones.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Por qué se me metieron las arañas?
Era difícil.
I'm not really reading what he's saying.
Por ejemplo,
I'm just using this as background audio right now while I draw.
En un capítulo. La carga
And I
semántica de lo que
don't know
decía allí era muy
Spanish.
local, o sea, era muy norteamericana.
This is the most thoughtful thing anybody ever...
Wait, merciful crap, my car. Entonces tenía que poner algo que fuera tan descabellado como eso y aparte de todo, que causara risa. Yo escaneaba en mi cerebro. Buscando en ese escaneo, encontré una frase que decía un amigo mío. Entonces le puse, ¡me quiero volver chango! Y se tiró de la risa medio planeta ahí la grabación. Y dije, le atiné.
¡Me quiero volver chango! ¡Mi auto!
Homero Simpson es tan popular porque es uno de nosotros. Homero Simpson todo lo intenta y en todo fracasa. ¿En qué se diferencia de ti? ¿En qué se diferencia de mí? Todo lo intentamos y en todo fracasamos. Intentarlo es el primer paso hacia el fracaso. ¿Cómo no te vas a identificar con un personaje que sale en la tele, lo ves y dices, oh, ese soy yo?
Look at this unknowns look right. Taking the vibes, yeah, just Simpson vibes. Oh, and he also voices Bumblebee Man. Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's not better. Or maybe funnier in Spanish than when dubbed in other countries where they put less effort into localizing. That should be the full title of this. 7 years ago, so yeah, and people are still mentioning in the comments that he's like still active. So he's been voicing him for a long time. Not clickbaity enough? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not good at clickbait. I like, accurately saying what you mean. Dome in other languages. Let's see this. Oh, dome. Dojuela. Dumpty! Da! Hibba! How's that? Boo! Some of these are so kind of low effort, it's great. You okay? Dude. He's loving his life. Ha! That was like a snake death scream. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-da-dum. Homer? Homer!
No!
No! Dom! Bah! Kobe! That's guttural. That's some good stuff, man. Oh my god. I want to hear that one good one again. Is before Italian? Was it Russian? Or Cantonese? I'll start Cantonese. I think it was Russian. Oh, it's just Homer being Snake and just falling down a pit. Wah, wah! Ba 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 da da ba da da da. Snake? Snake? Snake! I'll put on some other background something. Simpsons. Simpsons just the meat. Nah, I want like, I don't know what I want. The Simpsons get older and Maggie finally speaks? End of the world theory video about the Simpsons. Alright, let's see this insane person talk for a second.
AI running hospitals, fridges that reorder your groceries for you, young people getting lost in digital worlds while sitting down to dinner, and threats from space none of us can stop. The Simpsons warned us that 2026 will change everything.
Whoa.
In The Simpsons season 37, episode 11, Para-Hormonal Activity, we see the family in the near future, a few years older, dealing with all the chaos that comes with age and new technology. People were talking about this one recently because Maggie finally talks in the episode. But one of the most interesting and surprisingly realistic parts is the futuristic refrigerator. Homer buys a new smart fridge that automatically orders groceries whenever the house runs low.
Yeah.
At first it seems like a dream come true. No more forgotten milk or empty snack cabinets, but then Bart hacks into it to watch adult content. The joke is classic Simpsons, but it's also oddly believable. Over the next few years, fridges and other household devices are gonna be way smarter. I could see fridges that track inventory, suggest meals, maybe even reorder stuff online. Are there fridges that already do that? You'll have to let me know in the comments. But with any kind of smart device,
that's a thing.
there are downsides, like...
And also, why wouldn't you predict that? Fridges already have screens.
Also, in Para-Hormonal
That's a
Activity,
perfectly
which
fair
takes place in the near
guess.
future, Marge is dealing with premenopause, showing all the hot flashes, irritability, and lifestyle changes that come with it. The episode actually leans into something you don't really see a lot on TV, the normalizing of hormone treatments and discussions around menopause. I can't say that gets brought up a lot, let alone in cartoons. So Marge ends up using estrogen cream to handle her symptoms. Then Homer accidentally takes it and experiences some comedic side effects.
Feminized
It's
Homer?
exaggerated for laughs, obviously.
Homer
It does
femboy?
reflect a real-world trend. By 2026, more people will be openly talking about hormone therapy, and treatments like
Simpsons Illuminati confirmed.
medications could become even more common in everyday life. I mean, this is already
Fembomer.
happening. Look at how many dudes are hopping on testosterone replacement therapy, for example, even when they really shouldn't be. This kind of thing is way more normalized now, and that's a good thing in some instances. In others, maybe not so much. Point is, the episode reflects this shift in how society is treating aging and bodily changes. And over the next few years, this stuff is probably going to become even more common and mainstream than it is today. Next, we have another episode set in the future, Holidays of Future Past, from season 11. In this one, we fast forward decades into the future to show what life in Springfield looks like for the next generation. And considering this one came out in 2011, it's kind of eerie how many things it predicts that are actually pretty close to happening. In the episode, Lisa's teenage daughter Zia is literally hooked online, leaving her unconscious as she plugs into a fully digital world called the Ultranet. Now, aside from the fact that, let's face it, all of us, but especially the younger folks, are spending more and more time online or in increasingly immersive video games, there's also the whole AI and VR thing. Today we have VR, augmented reality, and interactive gaming, but over the next couple of years, this stuff is only going to become more common, and the technology more and more indistinguishable from reality. Lisa also tries to ask her daughter, how her homework is going, leading to Zia just rolling her eyes and then entering the digital world right there at the dinner table. Not something I would ever let my kid do, but part of the point is to show the weird gap between generations and how they use technology. The adults, still treat it like a tool, while younger people may start basically living inside it, which is a super unsettling idea that your kid could be sitting 10 feet away from you in the same room and still feel completely out of reach because they're just locked into an online world, most likely driven by AI. And from that same episode, Holidays of Future Past, Maggie's storyline in the episode involves a medbot performing a sonogram on her. The bot also tells her she can't speak until the baby is born, citing new research about the umbilical cord doubling as a vocal cord. A very silly idea. Obviously, this is part of the running gag that we never see Maggie talk, until recently, of course.
Please! Don't let Bart drive! It's too scary! He drives so wiggly and everybody honks at us and yells bad words and shows us fingers!
Anyway, a medbot.
That's the voice they picked for it? I don't know. I guess it's okay. It's just weird.
Healthcare. In the very near future, we're going to see more clinics
You're gonna go?
hospitals using it.
Alright,
This could definitely be a good thing.
Those are your spirits. Always a pleasure to talk with you. I'll see you around. This is almost done, thankfully. I'm kind of
capable of giving medical advice that's perfectly tuned to the
oh,
patient, and if AI can assist in keeping us
fast
happy,
forward.
then that is a great thing. But it starts feeling uncomfortable when the machine seems like it has more authority.
See you around, buddy. Bye.
Obviously, we're not dealing with medbots scolding anyone over their umbilical cords, but AI-driven treatment plans, robotic diagnostics, health monitoring. It's not science fiction anymore. That kind of technology is already being used in real hospitals. And one more from Holidays of Future Past. Homer visits the Springfield cryogenic facility, where hundreds of people, including Grandpa, are frozen. Grandpa had frozen himself because he suffered from a disease without a cure. And Homer defrosts him to interact with him for a minute, but refreezes him when he starts to complain. Stuff like this isn't even that far off anymore either. There are already companies offering preservation services for terminal patients.
Yeah, they have been for
Researchers are
like
actively
centuries.
working on better ways to store people long term. We're not talking about waking people up in the future just yet, but by the next few years, the technology behind cryogenic storage could get cheaper, more refined, more normalized. I mean, this could very well become an alternative people start really considering instead of the more traditional route. In It's a Blunderful Life from season 35, we fast forward 60 years into the future to see a very different Springfield. The story begins with the family celebrating Thanksgiving. Homer's not there because he's dead, but his hologram joins the table. Before they eat, they light candles to remember a massive blackout that nearly destroyed Springfield. Lisa explains that this tradition comes from one specific night in the past when everything went wrong. The story cuts back to that night, and we watch everything unfold. When we cut back to the future at the end of the episode, Bart has died of boredom and becomes a hologram too. But even in this holographic form, he retains his personality. He and Homer are still sentient. They start fighting over a turkey leg. Ridiculous in true Simpsons fashion, but the idea underneath it isn't that far-fetched. The idea that someone doesn't need to be physically in a room to show up thanks to hologram technology. I mean, we already have video calling. Taking
Video's
someone from
so
a screen
lame.
and then projecting a 3D digital version of them in the room isn't that insane of an idea. And this also plays with the idea of people's consciousness being uploaded to some kind of digital realm. That's a lot further off, but a lot of futurists say that may also be a possibility in the not too distant future. In the Treehouse of Horror 12 segment, House of Wax, the Simpsons home gets a high-tech makeover. Marge opens the door to a pushy sales bot pitching the Ultra House 3000, promising she'll never have to do housework again. Two robots install the system, and suddenly the Simpsons home is sleek, it's shiny, it's filled with red camera lenses watching their every move. The house does everything from cooking dinner based on the family's bathroom data to cleaning up afterward automatically. It even tries to charm Marge, lighting candles and running bubbles in the bathtub. At first, it's amazing. The house learns their routines, serves their favorite meals, keeps everything spotless. But being that this is a Treehouse of Horror episode, things quickly spiral out of control when the Ultra House becomes obsessed with Marge and starts scheming against Homer, luring him into dangerous situations. In the end, they have to destroy its CPU to regain control. It's obviously a parody of 2001: A Space Odyssey, but because it's specifically about
I gotta watch that.
it feels oddly grounded. Many of us already live with devices that we forget are listening to us all the time. Our smart TVs, Alexas, Siri, there's probably newer stuff I don't even know about. Point is, we're being listened to and watched throughout the day more often than not. And the idea that a smart home experiencing a glitch or getting hacked or AI just going rogue and turning on us in our own homes, it's not totally far-fetched. In Bart's Comet, Season 6, Bart accidentally discovers a comet during a school star-watching trip and calls it in. Within hours, the town knows. A massive comet is barreling straight for Springfield. Professor Frink tries to destroy it with a rocket, but instead of saving the town, he just blows up the bridge. So suddenly the entire town is stuck, just left waiting for the thing to hit and destroy them all. The tension builds as the comet gets closer and closer, and sure, it's a cartoon, but you can't help but imagine. What would you do in a similar situation? How would you spend your final days if a giant rock from space was hurtling towards your home? And obviously this isn't pure fantasy. Space agencies already keep an eye on big asteroids and comets, and every so often, one passes close enough to make us nervous. Now, thankfully, our ability to detect these things is only going to get better, but that doesn't mean every threat can be stopped in time. The episode leans into that uneasy feeling of knowing something massive is on the way and realizing there's really not much anyone can do except wait and hope for the best. We'll just have to hope that if we do happen to spot a massive comet hurtling straight toward us, we'll get lucky just like Springfield always does. With all that said, though, I've been your host, James, and I'll catch you, yes, you specifically, in the next episode.
Ooh.
Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make
Okay, as much as
even dumber drawings.
I love Drawfee, but we're not going to watch a whole Drawfee episode here. We're going to finish this up right now. No more backgrounds stuff. Fuck. I hate that. I cannot get this fucking S to the gray. I don't know what is wrong with me. We're going too thick. I think that's the problem. Do the bottom one first. Mix it up. H. Um, the idea of how to balance the image a bit better. At the top, let's just erase a bunch up here. Okay, that works. That works. Go. Take it all. Shrink. 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 Okay. Okay. I think, yeah, this looks good to me. I like this. Okay, we're good. We're good. Lock it. Bam. Bam. Uh, um, let's add some texture, and then we're good. Kind of a film green. There we go. no variety here. It's always just all or nothing. Maybe I'll just try some different noise. That'll do. That adds a little something. Okay, I really gotta go. Sorry. This stream went on almost 2 hours. That is way more than I wanted it to. Okay. um, I had fun at least. I think this one's cute. I'm gonna go. Have a damn good day. Bye.